Xbox players will have plenty of new releases to keep them busy in 2023, with many of these games coming from well-known studios with a solid track record, like Arcane Studios. These games will include both new IPs that have the potential to become huge hits as well as sequels to well-liked series for which fans have been patiently waiting. There will be a ton of new releases in 2023 as a result of several games having to be postponed from their initial launch dates in 2022 to 2023. Hopefully, this will give developers more time to polish their games to perfection and fix any game-breaking bugs. With so many eagerly awaited games, 2023 may prove to be a successful year. However, Xbox's decision to raise the price of first-party Xbox games to match PS5 exclusives prices, which are $70, may deter players from purchasing new games. Microsoft is only the most recent game publisher to raise game prices. Many other businesses have followed Sony in adopting the current-gen game price. All major Xbox releases in 2023, including upcoming Bethesda games, will be subject to a price increase. This may require Xbox players to be more selective when selecting which games to purchase, but it does make Game Pass even more alluring. Early access for Ark 2 is anticipated to begin in 2023. Originally scheduled for release in 2022, Ark 2 features enhanced lighting, shadows, textures, and realism, among other things, as seen in pre-release footage. Even though the specific cause of the delay is unknown, the new release date for Ark 2 was revealed in a mid-2022 trailer. It is anticipated that Ark 2 will include melee combat similar to Souls and more complicated traversal mechanics, such as sliding, swinging, free climbing, parkour, and others. In contrast to Ark, Survival Evolved, the upcoming game appears to have a plot that follows a character played by Vin Diesel as he guides his tribe through the wild wilderness and into battle with other tribes. In 2023, Xbox will once again host Forza Motorsport. After the disappointing performance of Forza Motorsport 7, the eighth game in the series, simply titled Forza Motorsport, seems to be somewhat of a reboot of the series. Forza Motorsport will feature real-time ray tracing, realistic graphical fidelity, and improved physics simulations, as evidenced by early footage, and it has a stunning attention to detail. Additionally, Forza Motorsport will have dynamic time-of-day changes that will have an impact on the temperature of the track and the state of the tires. Hotter temperatures will cause the tires' durability to degrade more quickly. Because Forza Motorsport has always emphasized realism, it's possible that the game will offer more customization and tuning options. The release of 2 might happen in 2023, after being delayed due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, where game developer GSC Game World is based. Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl is finally anticipated to be released in 2023. By changing the spelling of Chernobyl from Russian to Ukrainian in the title of Stalker 2, the studio demonstrated its support for Ukraine even more. In an alternate reality, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant mysteriously erupted once more in 2006, setting off a chain of supernatural events that gave rise to dreadful, mutated beasts. This is the setting for Stalker 2. Skiff, the game's main character, is a stalker who works illegally as a scavenger in the highly radioactive area. Skiff's story will be the focus of the game's plot. However, Stalker 2's development has been hampered by problems besides just wartime interruptions. After receiving a significant amount of negative feedback from fans following the announcement, the developer decided to remove the NFTs from Stalker 2. Originally, the game was supposed to include NFTs that would feature NPCs modeled after players in the game. Even before these current difficulties, the game was initially introduced in 2010. However, the early iterations of Stalker 2 were never released because GSC Game World was formally disbanded in late 2011 and then reorganized in 2014. Following Xbox's acquisition, Redfall is Arcane Studios' first product. 4 heroes with different skill paths are featured in Redfall, a cooperative first-person shooter game created by Arcane Studios. The gameplay in Redfall features a variety of vampires, including the Angler and the Watcher, the latter of which fires spotlight eye-beams that players must dodge to remain undetected. The game's expansive map will dwarf Praised Hollows Space Station and provide players with plenty of space to hunt the vampires infesting the Massachusetts town. Additionally, the creator has chosen to include scouting and stealth abilities that let players change how they attack their enemies and even avoid battles. The Xbox will get Starfield in 2023 due to its delayed release. The newest game from Bethesda, Starfield, has more than 200,000 lines of dialogue, which may mean it will be the studio's biggest RPG to date. In the Settled Systems, a region that covers 50 light-years around the solar system, players will be able to modify ships, find new planets, create planetary bases, and engage in space combat. Gamers will be able to fully customize their protagonists in Starfield by selecting their traits, religion, and character's history. the conflict between the game's two biggest factions, the United Colonies and Free Star Collective, that took place in 2310 will take place 20 years later in Starfield's narrative. The most important Xbox games coming in 2023. Inert Space, the 27th of January 2023. Harry Potter Legacy, the 10th of February 2023. Second Dead Island, April 28, 2023. Diablo, June 6, 2023. Ark 2, 2023. Simulated racing game, Spring 2023. Redfall, 2023. STNLKER2, 2023. Starfield, 2023. The upcoming releases have the potential to compete with the top Xbox games of 2022, making 2023 a promising year for Xbox gamers. Due to the vast number of dialogue options that could fully immerse players in the game's world, Starfield might be a strong contender for the title of Best RPG Game in 2023, while Forza Motorsports might offer a fresh take on racing with its new-gen realism. Based on the plot, gameplay, and details in the release trailers, Stalker 2, Redfall, and Ark 2 have the potential to be the next big hits on Xbox in 2023. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.